Let's compare intramolecular forces and intermolecular forces. If you look on this image on the left, you see water and KCl. Water, or H2O, is connected by this line here, and that line is a covalent bond. That covalent bond allows this entire molecule, the O and the H, to come together. Now for KCl, there's no line, but you see the positive and the negative charge. The positive and the negative charge attraction between the two is called the ionic bond, and that attraction allows them to be together as a whole molecule. This covalent bond and the ionic bond is an example of intramolecular forces. These intramolecular forces are those within the molecule that keeps them together. And again, I have said, for example, they are covalent bond like this water and ionic bond. Intermolecular forces work a little differently. Here's water and here's another water. We know that the intramolecular force is there between the covalent bonds here, but there's also an interaction between the molecules. So this water and this water, this water and this one, there's an attraction. That attraction, noted by this dashed line, is considered to be an intermolecular forces, and there are attractions between molecules. They're not attraction within the molecule, but between the molecules. Some of the examples that you'll see in the future videos are hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole, and London dispersion forces. Now, the reason why they're able to have this type of intermolecular forces is because there's a partial charges between the two atoms that you see here. Now, it's not shown here. It will be shown in the next learning check and go further in details in the future videos. So what I meant by these partial charges are these little delta sign with the negative and positive. This is not an ionic bond between the two. In fact, there's a covalent bond going on over here. What these guys are is these are attraction. Now, there might have been attraction for each other, but rather this the partial positive and the partial negative of another molecule is what being attracted. Here it says label the image below with the intramolecular force and intermolecular forces. So HCl right here, this is connected together by a covalent bond right here, that line. So this one is my intramolecular force. And that type is the covalent bonding. And the attraction between two molecules, so this is one molecule and this is another molecule. The attraction over here, this one is not intra, but rather intermolecular force. The intramolecular forces are very, very strong. This is a strong bond. Intermolecular force just depends, but it's definitely not as strong as covalent or ionic, and we consider to be, and this is considered to be weak bond. So it's easily breakable under certain temperature and conditions.